Picture this: you walk into a coffee shop, order your usual latte, and instead of pulling out cash or a card, an AI system instantly calculates your needs, assesses the shop's inventory, and poof, your coffee is made, no money exchanged. Sounds like sci-fi, right? But could artificial intelligence actually eliminate the need for currency? Welcome to Uppity Apes, the podcast where we swing from the branches of big ideas and wrestle with the wildest questions about our future. Today, we're diving headfirst into a mind-bending question: could AI eliminate the need for currency? Buckle up, because this is going to be a wild ride through economics, tech, and human nature itself. Let's start with the basics. Currency, whether it's coins, paper, or digital bits in a bank account, exists to simplify trade. It's a shared agreement that a dollar or a Bitcoin has value, letting us swap goods and services without bartering chickens for shoes. But AI, with its ability to process vast amounts of data, predict needs, and optimize systems, could theoretically bypass this middleman. Imagine a world where AI orchestrates resource allocation so efficiently that we don't need to assign monetary value to things. It's a bold idea, and it's got some serious legs, but it's also got some massive hurdles. Let's unpack both sides, starting with why AI might just kill currency as we know it. First, the case for AI eliminating currency is rooted in its ability to optimize resources like nothing we've ever seen. AI can already predict demand with spooky accuracy. Think about Amazon's algorithms. They know you're going to buy that weirdly specific brand of socks before you do. Now scale that up. A superintelligent AI could track every resource on the planet: food, water, energy, labor, and allocate them in real time to meet human needs. No prices, no markets, just pure efficiency. A 2023 study from MIT Center for Collective Intelligence suggested that AI-driven resource allocation could reduce waste in supply chains by up to 30%. That's a lot of inefficiency money currently tries to solve. In this world, AI could act like a global brain, matching supply to demand without the friction of currency. Imagine a farmer in Iowa and a chef in Tokyo. Instead of money changing hands, the AI knows the chef needs wheat, calculates the farmer's surplus, and arranges delivery, factoring in transport costs and environmental impact. The farmer gets what they need, say, new tools or food for their family, without ever touching a dollar. It's like a hyper-advanced barter system, but instead of haggling, the AI does the math instantly. This idea aligns with the concept of a post-scarcity economy, popularized by thinkers like Jeremy Rifkin in his 2014 book The Zero Marginal Cost Society. Rifkin argues that as technology drives the cost of goods and services towards zero, money becomes less necessary. Now, let's push this further. AI could also personalize value in ways currency can't. Money assumes everything has a fixed price, but value is subjective. I might value a gallon of water way more in a desert than in a rainforest. AI could account for that, dynamically adjusting resource flows based on individual needs and contexts. A 2024 paper from Stanford's AI lab explored how AI could model human preferences at scale, creating systems that prioritize well-being over profit. If AI knows your needs better than you do, why bother with a clunky system like money? There's also the crypto angle. Blockchain and AI could merge to create decentralized systems where value is tracked without traditional currency. Smart contracts, self-executing agreements on blockchain, could let AI allocate resources based on predefined rules. For example, a 2025 report from the World Economic Forum highlighted how AI-integrated blockchains could manage energy grids, distributing power to homes based on usage patterns without billing. No dollars, just data-driven fairness. But here's the kicker: AI could make work itself optional. If automation handles most jobs, as predicted by a 2023 Oxford study estimating 47% of jobs are automatable, we might not need wages. Universal Basic Income, or UBI, is already a hot topic. Finland's 2017 UBI experiment showed improved well-being with no drop in employment. But what if AI takes it further, providing goods and services directly? No income, no spending, just AI ensuring everyone's fed, housed, and happy. It's a utopian dream where currency feels like a relic. Now, before we get too starry-eyed, let's flip the coin. There are some massive reasons why AI might not eliminate currency, and why it might even make money more important. First off, currency isn't just about transactions, it's a social glue. It's a symbol of trust, a way to quantify value across cultures and borders. Can AI really replace that? Humans are messy, emotional creatures. We don't always want what's optimal. A 2022 study from the University of Chicago found that people often prefer market-based systems because they feel more in control, even if they're less efficient. An AI dictating resource allocation might feel like a benevolent dictator, and that's a tough sell. Then there's power. Money isn't just about buying stuff, it's about influence. Wealth buys political clout, status, and access. If AI eliminates currency, who controls the AI? A 2024 report from the Brookings Institution warned that centralized AI systems could concentrate power in the hands of a few tech giants or governments. Without money, we might trade one form of inequality for another, where access to AI's benefits becomes the new currency. And what about black markets? Humans are crafty. If AI locks down resources, people will find ways to game the system, maybe bartering favors or hacking the AI itself. Let's talk incentives. Currency motivates innovation. Entrepreneurs chase profits, and that's driven breakthroughs from the steam engine to the iPhone. If AI allocates everything, what's the incentive to invent? A 2021 paper from Harvard Business Review argued that market competition, flawed as it is, sparks creativity in ways top-down systems struggle to replicate. AI might optimize existing resources, but could it stifle the chaotic spark of human ambition? And what about cultural differences? Money is a universal language, but values vary wildly. An AI designed in Silicon Valley might not understand the priorities of a village in Senegal. Imposing a one-size-fits-all system could crush local traditions. There's also the practical side. Money simplifies complex trade-offs. AI might be great at crunching numbers, but can it handle the nuance of human desires? Say I want a rare vintage guitar. How does an AI decide if that's worth the resources compared to, say, food for a community? Prices solve this by letting people signal their priorities. Without currency, we'd need a way to quantify desire, and that's a Pandora's box. A 2023 article in The Economist pointed out that even advanced AI struggles with subjective value judgments, often defaulting to utilitarian outcomes that leave some people feeling shortchanged. And let's not ignore trust. Currency works because we agree it does. AI systems, no matter how smart, are vulnerable to hacks, biases, and breakdowns. Remember the 2023 global supply chain glitch when a single AI logistics system crashed, stranding goods for weeks? Reported by Wired, that incident showed how fragile tech can be. If we ditch currency for AI, we're betting everything on unbreakable systems. Good luck with that. Now, let's zoom out. The idea of AI eliminating currency assumes a level of global cooperation that's, frankly, unrealistic. Nations don't play nice. A 2024 UN report noted that geopolitical tensions are rising, with countries hoarding resources. Could an AI system override that? Maybe, but it would need to navigate a minefield of sovereignty issues. And what about privacy? To allocate resources, AI would need to know everything: your habits, your health, your dreams. A 2025 Pew Research survey found 68% of people are uncomfortable with AI having that much data. Currency, for all its flaws, lets us transact without baring our souls. There's also the transition problem. Even if AI could theoretically replace money, getting there would be chaos. Economies are built on currency, banks, markets, pensions, all of it. Dismantling that overnight would tank livelihoods. The 2008 financial crisis, triggered by a relatively small housing bubble, caused years of pain. Imagine scrapping money entirely. A 2022 IMF paper estimated that a global shift to a non-currency system would take decades and trillions in restructuring costs. AI might be smart, but it's not a magic wand. So, where does this leave us? On one hand, AI's ability to optimize resources, predict needs, and automate systems makes a currency-free world tantalizingly possible. It could usher in a post-scarcity utopia where nobody goes hungry and resources flow like water. On the other hand, money is more than a tool, it's a social contract, a motivator, and a hedge against chaos. AI might streamline things, but it can't erase human nature. We're greedy, creative, and stubborn. Currency reflects that, for better or worse. Let's get speculative for a second. If AI did eliminate currency, what might that world look like? Picture a city where drones deliver your groceries, tailored to your diet, no bill attached. Your job? Optional. AI assigns you tasks based on your skills, or you just chill, pursuing art or adventure. But flip that coin, and you might see a dystopia where a faceless AI decides who gets what, with no appeal process. Your vintage guitar? Denied, too frivolous. Your neighbor's extra food? Rationed. It's a tightrope between freedom and control. The truth is, AI's role in our economy is already massive, and it's growing. A 2025 McKinsey report estimated AI could add $13 trillion to global GDP by 2030. Whether it eliminates currency or just reshapes how we use it, the future's coming fast. My take? Money's not going anywhere soon, it's too entrenched, too human. But AI could push us toward hybrid systems, blending currency with automated resource allocation. Maybe we'll see AI credits or blockchain-based tokens that evolve money rather than erase it. This question is a beast, and we've only scratched the surface. Could AI eliminate currency? It could try, but it's got to wrestle with human nature, power dynamics, and the sheer messiness of our world. What do you think? Could we trust AI to divvy up resources fairly, or is money too stubborn to die? Drop your wildest questions in the comments for future Uppity Apes episodes. We love tackling the big ones. Until next time, keep questioning, keep exploring, and stay a little uppity.